Good evening, children. With the coronavirus situation in the country, we are unable to conduct the classes. So we hope we revert the mass class to online. Right? This is my first experience with you. It means we didn't work in the past. We didn't work with you as online. Now this is our first experience. So sometimes there may be mistakes, or sometimes the errors may be occur. Right? Don't think about the mistakes or errors because it's the first time we meet. This is our first experience, right? So today we hope to discuss the first paper that I gave you, mathematics model paper number 1, right? And also I also hope during this our online classes I hope to discuss the remaining part of your lessons. I think we have to complete four lessons. We have to complete 4 more lessons. After that, we have complete all the lessons, right? And you must remember it well when you are working in grade 8. When you are working in grade 8, definitely you must have completed this grade 7 lessons, because when you are doing the grade 8 lessons, definitely you need this grade 7 lessons, right? We'll start with the question number 1. And remember it, when you are doing these papers, I have given you first paper, right? And this week I think now you have already get this paper number 2 also. You have to answer these papers during 2 hours and 30 minutes. Take 2 hours and 30 minutes, right? Take 2 hours and 30 minutes to answer the paper. It means you have to answer all the questions. You have to answer all the questions in the part 2, and you must answer all the questions in part 1 also, right? In part 1 there are 20 questions. In part 1 there are 20 questions. In part 1 there are 20 questions. In part 2 there are 7 main questions. So you must answer these questions in a separate piece of paper, right? When I am discussing the answers with you in the online class, you must only have a red pen with you now, right? You must only take a red pen and mark the answers. Now when I am teaching, I am going to teach you some more facts are being taught for you. Then you have to mark all these facts with the red pen. So don't use the blue color pens or the black color pens. Only use the red color pen, right, to mark the answers, right? We'll discuss question number 1 in the paper. Number 1. How many axes of symmetry are there in a circle? How many axes of symmetry are there in a circle? Right. What is the answer? We know that the number of axes of symmetry in a circle is uncountable. The answer is uncountable. If somebody have not written the answer, please write the answer with your red pen. Right? Please write the answer with your red pen. Right? Answer is uncountable. Answer is uncountable. Don't put marks, right? Just we are discussing the answers. Today my main focus is to just talk with you how our online class is being there, right? And I hope to discuss the whole paper also today. And also I am focusing only how our online classes are being there. You know that now in the current situation in the country is not good, right? This virus is being highly spread throughout the country, so you have to be aware. And we are going to send you messages to this WhatsApp group, and you will get the further information, right? So during these 2 hours, so 1.5 hours, don't talk with the family members, right? You have to engage, you have to pay your full attention to our video, right? Don't talk with the family members, pay full attention to this video and work with me during these 2 hours, right? You have to take the maximum out of this work. Remember that when you are making this video, we have to face various difficulties. It's a very big task, right? So you have to take this maximum out of this task, right? Number 2, question number 2. A equals, there's a set even numbers. There's a set, right? A is a set that is even numbers. Number 2, write the elements of set A in curly brackets. Write the elements of set A in curly brackets. Now set A have been given as even numbers. Now please use only red pens to mark your answers. Now A means even numbers. What are the even numbers? A equals, you have to put the curly brackets again, 2, 4, 6, 8, and put some dots, because even numbers is uncountable. You can write many of them. So just write 2, 4, 6, 8, and you must put some dots, and then again close with the curly brackets. Right? Again close with the curly bracket. This is answer for question number 2. This is the answer for question number 2. Right. Next one, question number 3. Question number 3. Right? Even numbers 2, 4, 6, 8, and you must put some dots, then close with the curly brackets. Right? Number 3. Simplify the below expression. Simplify the below expression. 2 multiplied by 9 divide by 3. Right? 2 multiplied by 9 divide by 3. Now we are discussing question number 3. Question number 3. 2 multiplied by 9 divide by 3. You can see in this expression clearly there are two mathematical operations used. Two mathematical operations used. The first one they use is multiplication. The other one is division. The first mathematical operation used is multiplication. The other one is division. Remember, when there is expression given, you must start simplifying from the left side. You must start simplifying from the left side. It means, so when you start from the left side, what is the first mathematical operation we meet? The first we meet is the multiplication. Next we meet is the division. Right? The first mathematical operation we meet is multiplication, and next one we meet is division. So first thing you must follow is to do is the multiplications. Right? What is the answer? 2 times 9 is 18. 2 times 9 is 18. 18 divided by 3. Now 18 should be divided by 3. What is the answer? Answer is 6. Answer is 6. 2 times 9 is 18. 18 divided by 3 makes 6. Right? Yeah. So 18 divided by 3 is 6. Right. Next one. Now we are discussing question number 4. Now we are discussing question number 4. I think you can understand this thing. When there is a expression with any number of terms, you must start simplifying from the left side. Start from the left side, right? Okay. Now we are discussing number 4. Question number 4. Right? We are discussing number 4. We are discussing question number 4. Right? Is the number 449 divisible by 3? Obtain the answers without dividing. If the number 449, if the number 449 divisible by 3, right? If the number 449 divisible by 3, obtain the answer without dividing. So you can't divide and find the answer, right? You can't find the answer without dividing. You have to find the answer without dividing the number. So we have learned several methods and several theory parts. A number to be divisible. Okay, I will again recall your knowledge. For number to divisible by 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then 9 and 10. We learn these things in your theory book. In our lessons we learned if a number to divisible by 2, if a number divisible by 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, there are some features, there are some mathematical features are there. We have learned this in the class. Now what's happened if a number divisible by 2? If a number divisible by 2, what should be there? If a number divisible by 2, now I am again recalling your past knowledge, right? I am again recalling your past knowledge, because remember that in this way, in your grade 7 class, there are in the 1 year there are 12 months. From this 12 months, about only 2 months you have gone to school, right? Only about 2 months you have gone to school. About 10 months you have been staying at home. In the whole year, about 10 months you are staying at home. Again, a huge wastage of your time and your life, right? But remember, when you are going to grade 8, again they are not going to teach you grade 7 lessons, right? Again, we are not going to teach you grade 7, so you have to cover all these things, right? That is why we are conducting an online class, because you need to cover all these things. That is why by doing these papers, I am going to recall your previous all the knowledge, right? By doing these lessons, I hope to recall you all the previous lessons. So you must engage in that. It is a must, right? You all should engage in this activity, right? Now, if a number is divisible by 2, if a number is, what is the property? What is the feature? If a number is divisible by 2, what is the feature? If a number is divisible by 2, the feature is that the ones place of the number should be divisible by 2. If a number is divisible by 2, the number should be, ones place of the digit should be divisible by 2. Then what is this one? 3. If a number divisible by 3, right? අපි මේ සියලු දේවල් ඉගෙන ගන්න තියෙන ක්ලාස් එකේදී. හරිද? යම් කිසි සංඛ්‍යාවක් දුන්නාම පස්සේ සංඛ්‍යාව දෙකෙන් බෙදෙනවද, තුනෙන් බෙදෙනවද, හතරෙන් බෙදෙනවද, පහෙන් බෙදෙනවද, හයෙන් බෙදෙනවද, නවයෙන් බෙදෙනවද, 10න් බෙදෙනවද, මේ ඔක්කොම දේවල් අපි ඉගෙනගෙන තියෙන්නේ. ඒක ඔයගොල්ලෝ පාස්ට් මෙසේජස් ඔක්කොම රිකෝල් කරන්න ඕන. හරිද? දැන් බලන්න මේක නම්බර් එකක් දෙකෙන් බෙදෙන්න නම්. යම් සංඛ්‍යාවක් දෙකෙන් බෙදන්න නම් මොකක්ද වෙන්න ඕනේ? ones place එකේ තියෙන digit එක දෙකෙන් බෙදෙන්න ඕන. Then for number divisible by 3, then a number divisible by 3, what happens? If a number divisible by 3, the digital root of that number, the digital root of that number should be divisible by 3. If a number divisible by 3, the digital root of the number should be divisible by 3. Then 4, what happens? That is 3. 4 waliන් divide කරන මොකක්ද වෙන්න ඕන? 4 වලින් divide කරන last two digits දෙක 4 වලින් divide වෙන්න ඕන. last two digits දෙක 4 වලින්. දැන් මම මේ ටික කියනකොට ඔයගොල්ලෝ තමන්ගේ මතයෙන් මතක් කරගන්න මේ ටික. 4 කියලා කියන්නේ 4 වලින් divide වෙන last two digits දෙක divide වෙලා තියෙනවා 4. Then what about 5? What about 5? If a digit to divisible by 5, what should be there? The last digit, the ones place of the digit should be 0 or 5, right? The last digit number should be 0 or 5. If a number divisible by 5, the last digit of the number should be 0 or 5, right? Then again, if a number divisible by 6, what happens? If a number is divisible by both 2 and 3, if a number is divisible by both 2 and 3, දෙකෙනුත් තුනෙනුත් දෙකෙම බෙදෙනවා. යම් සංඛ්‍යාවක් 6න් බෙදෙන්න නම් දෙකෙනුත් තුනෙනුත් දෙකෙම බෙදෙනවා නම් that number is divisible by 6. That number is divisible by 6. Next one, 9. If a number divisible by 9, what should be there? The digital root should be 9, right? If a number to divisible by 9, the digital root of that number should be divisible by 9. So the digital root should be 9. If a number to divisible by 9, the digital root of that number should be 9, right? The digital root of that number should be 9. Then again, if a number to divisible by 10, what happens? Remember that if a number divisible by 10, the last digit, the ones place of the digit should be 0. The ones place of the digit should be 0. Now anybody, if you don't know these things, please note them down. I will give you some time. Please note them down, right? Please note them down, right? Right. What was the question? Is 449 divisible by 3? The question was that is 449 divisible by 3? So how to find it? So we should find the digital root. Digital root should be 5. What digital root? 4 plus 9. What is the answer? 4 plus 4 means 8. 8 plus 9 means 17. 17 means 1 plus 7. Final answer is 8. So the digital root of the number is 8. The digital root of that number is 8. So that digital root is not divisible by 3. Digital root is not divisible by 3. Not divisible by, the digital root is not divisible by 3. So that this number is not divisible by, this number is not divisible by 3. So that this number is not divisible, but this is the reason. Now if you have not tried the reason, please write the reason. Now they have not given space to write the reason, but you must write the reason. Digital root is not divisible by 3, so that the number is not divisible by 3. So remember that when you are doing these papers, you must do in extra paper. in separate paper. So if there is a new point is that you must write them with the red pen, right? Write these new points with the red pen. Digital root is not divisible by 3, so that this number is not divisible by 3. So that this number is not divisible by 3. The reason, right? You must write down the reason. Right. Next question. Next question. Please write them down. You all must write the reason. Number 5. Number 5. Write 2 factors of 150. Number 5 we are discussing. Write 2 factors of 150. Right? You have write only 2 factors. Right? We will write all the factors of 150 now. We learn about factors in grade 6. When there is a number is given, writing down factors you learn in grade 6. Right? How to write factors of 150? Now see the way of writing factors of 150. Start from 1. 1 times 150. 1 times 150 is a factor. 1 times 150. Then 2 times 75. 2 times 75. 2 times 75. Then again 3 times 50. 3 times 50 is also 150. 3 times 50. Right. What about 5? 5 times 30. 5 times 30 is also factors of 155 times 30. And 6 times 25. 6 times 25. 6 times 25. Only that? No, we can write 10 also. 10 times 15. 10 times 50. So these are the factors of what? So the factors of 150. You can write only 2 answers. They have expected only 2 answers. But you must write all these things. You must write all these things. Factors of 150. Factors of 150. You must write all these things, right? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 10, 150, 75, 50, 30, 25 and 15. Any answer is correct, right? But you must write all these things. Copy them down, all of these factors of 150, right? 1 multiplied by 150 is 150. 2 times 75, 3 times 50, 5 times 30, 6 times 25, 10 times 15, right? Write them down all. Right. Remember that every Thursday you are going to have the online class. Every Thursday at 7 p.m. Right? Every Thursday, every week, every Thursday at 7 p.m. you are going to have the maths online class. Right? Every Thursday at 7 p.m. Remember the time. Every Thursday at 7 p.m. we are going to meet you. Next week we are going to have the class at every Thursday at 7 p.m. Right? Every Thursday. And remember that every week before this class will start, every week Monday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. you can go to the Samadhi Institute and collect down the tute. You can take the tute at every Monday. Remember that other days they are not giving you the papers, right? Only on Monday. Every week on Monday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. you can go to Samadhi Institute, or you or your parents. It is good better that your parents can be, you can go them to the Samadhi Institute from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. to Samadhi Institute and pick down the tube, right? Take the tube from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Don't go other days, right? They are not giving the papers on other days, only on Monday, right? And every Thursday at 7 p.m. we are going to meet you at 7 p.m. every Thursday at 7 p.m. So be about them, and definitely remember that you must do the paper. You must do the paper about in 2.5 hours. This paper you can do in about 2.5 hours. You must answer for all the questions, right? You must write answers for all the questions within 2.5 hours, right? You must write the first part all the questions and all the second part questions, right? Now next one, number 6. Question number 6. Write down the century to which 1999 AD belongs. Write down the century which 1999 belongs. Proceed. Number 6. You must write the century which 1999 AD belongs to. At AD 1999 belongs to it. How to find century? You can divide 1999 by, century means divide by 100. So answer means 19.99 means 20th century. The answer should be the 20th century, right? 1999 belongs to 20th century. You know it, no? There is a question, right? To how the way of finding the century, right? The answer is 20th century. The answer is 20th century. If you have not tried the method, please try the method. Right? Please write down the method. Right, next one. Number 7. Find the value of negative 1 plus, now we are discussing question number 7. Find the value of negative 1 plus negative 4 using a number line, right? If you don't know how to find the answer, you know, easily you can get the answer here. What is the answer? Negative 1 plus negative 4. You know the answer, the numerator of related numbers, you can write the answer is negative 5. You know that if the two signs are equal, we are adding those signs in the numbers. 1 plus 4 means negative 5. The answer is negative 5. If you write the answer as negative 5, you are not getting marks. If you write the answer as negative 5, you are not getting them, because they have guided us to write this question using the number line. So you must do it using the number line, right? Now see about the way of doing this number line. Remember, the space between two intervals should be equal, right? The space between two intervals should be equal. This is the number line. First you must do the number line. Then select the first number. What is the first number? First number is negative 1. Always start from 0. Start from 0. Then you must meet the first number. Start from 0. The arrowhead must be put it to here. Put the arrowhead here. Right. Then stop from here. Now this first number is negative 1. No? First number is negative 1. Start from 0, pick the arrow and goes to negative 1. Now we are in negative 1. If you don't know how to mark in number line, please see. Now we are in negative 1. Now we want to add negative 4. Now we want to add negative 4. If we add in negative numbers, we must go to the left side. If we add in the positive numbers, we should go to the right side. Now we are in negative 1. We must add negative 4. Then start from here. Again the arrow that goes like this side and make it into negative 4. 1, 2, sorry. Starting from here, 1, 2, 3, 4 means here. 4 means here. Starting from negative 1, you must go four sides to left side. 1, 2, 3, 4. We are meeting at negative 5. So at the stop, the last point to stop is negative 5. Now you are starting from 0, The last point we stopped was negative 5. So the answer is what? The answer is negative 5. Right? The answer is negative 5. You must show it using the knowledge of number line. Right? You must show it using the knowledge of number line. This is the way. Right? The answer is negative 5. The answer is negative 5. Right? Do it. Next one, question number 8. Right? Next one, question number 8. Now please don't talk with family members, right? You have to pay the full attention to the video. Today we are not going to discuss many hours, only about 1.5 hours I hope to discuss the paper. Right? Don't talk to family members, pay your full attention and discuss with and discuss with the answers. Right? Next one. Next question, question number 8. Question number 8. This is a diagram. They have marked some angles. Very easy. You name these angles. Name the angles A and B. Right? This is not grade 7 work. We learned all these types of angles in grade 6. We learned about types of angles in grade 6. In grade 7 also you again recall, you revise your knowledge about types of angles. What is the angle A? Angle A is acute angle, single weighted suluconia. A is acute angle, single meaning is a suluconia. B is what? B is a obtuse angle. B is a obtuse angle, single term is mahakonayak. If it is single, you get it, right? Single term is sulukona, this one is mahakona. Right? Acute angle and the obtuse angle. Acute angle and the obtuse angle. Right? A is the acute angle, B is the obtuse angle. You learn these things in grade 6. Types of angles. Please recall the previous lessons, right? Go through the previous lessons and recall your knowledge, revise them. Right? Don't waste your time. When you are staying at home, don't waste your time. Remember that time is the most important thing. Right? Don't waste your time. Go through the previous lessons and recall your knowledge. Revise them 1 or 2 or 3 times and be with the results. Because remember, when you are going to grade 8, you need these things. You can't work in grade 8 without this grade 7 knowledge. Right? So you have to work hard. Don't waste your time. You can play. You can play during in your time in the home, but you must do your work. Right? You must do your work. Right. Next one, number 9. Question number 8. Question 8 is number 9. Next one, number 9. Right? Number 9. Compare the below fractions using these inequality symbols. 2/7 or 5/11. And again, I want to inform you a special thing. Remember, now when you are listening to the video, now our video has been going to YouTube, right? Our video is going through YouTube. No? Now, if you are listening to this video during 2 hours, right? Sometimes your data cost be about 500 to 600 rupees, because it will take about a long time. It will take a many money, about 500 rupees it will take for one video. Right? So don't do it. Don't put the normal data cards. Please use the YouTube package. Right? There are in your service providers, they provide the YouTube package. Right? It may be Dialog, it may be Mobitel or Hutch. There's a YouTube package. Right? So you can put the YouTube package for this. I think for 1 month it costs for whole month about 250 rupees. For the whole month it costs about 250 rupees. So you can take the YouTube package and then listen to the video. Right? Then you can it just cost about only 250 rupees. Otherwise, if you just put the normal data cards, it will cost a huge money. Remember that until the government says we must have to conduct the classes through online. Sometimes it may be 1 month or 2 months. It can't be until the situation get better. Until the situation get better, we have to conduct the classes through online. So you can put this package, this YouTube package. I think all the service providers, they have got a YouTube package in Mobitel, in Dialog, maybe Hutch. You can use the YouTube package, so it will be cheaper for you. Right. Next one, number 9. Question number 9. You have to put the inequality mark for 2/7 or 5/11. You have to find which one is the greater one and which one is the smaller one. You must find the lesser one and the larger one, right? When you compare these fractions, 2/7 and 5/11. Now can you compare these two fractions? 2/7 and 5/11. Can you compare it? 2/7 and 5/11. Can you compare it? We can't compare it, right? We can't compare 2/7 and 5/11. So what do you think you have to do? We must do is we have to make a common denominator. We have to make a common denominator. We have to make a common denominator. If a common denominator is there, we can find the larger fraction. So we have to make a common denominator, right? What is the common denominator for 7 and 11? What is the common denominator for 7 and 11? Now you have to memorize the knowledge. When I am telling this, you have to recall them. What is the common denominator for 7 and 11? It is 77. 77 is the common denominator for 7 and 11. You can find it by using the LCM method. LCM method also you can find the common denominator is 77. Right? What is the common denominator? To make it 77. To make it 77, from which number we are going to multiply? Multiply by 11, right? 7 should be multiplied by 11. 7 times 11 is 77. Remember that we know that if denominator is multiplied by 11, the numerator also should be multiplied by 11. 2 also multiplied by 11. Here also 5/11. Now to make it 77, from which number we are going to multiply? We are going to multiply by 7. 11 multiplied by 7, in 5 also multiplied by 7. Right? 11 multiplied by 7, 5 multiplied. Now some of the private students, they will tell, so it's taking much time to make these sums. We don't need much time. But remember, this video is being made to make for any student who don't know these things. Right? I am teaching for any student who don't know these things. So I am teaching from the smallest point. Right? On this times. 2 times 11 is 22. 7 times 11 is 77. So others, you have to tolerate these things, right? 5 times 7 is 35. 11 times 7 is 77. Right. Now we have find that the denominators are equal. The denominators are equal. Now we know that if denominators are equal, the number which has the highest numerator, is the largest one. Right? If denominators are equal, the number which has the highest numerator is the largest one. Then by comparing 22 and 35, now these denominators are equal, right? By comparing 22 and 35, we can tell that 35 is larger than 22. So this one is the largest one. So we can conclude that 22/77 means 2/7, not 2/7. 5/11 is larger than 2/7, right? 5/11 is larger than. So this is the answer. So you have to write all these things, right? You can write in a separate, write the answer separate paper. You can write corrections. Write the question number and write all these things. Right? You must write all this. You must write this point is essential. You can put a box for this one. Draw a box for this one. This point is essential. If denominators are equal, the number which has the highest numerator is the largest one. Right? Then what happens then if numerators are equal? What happens? If numerators are equal, right? If numerators are equal, the largest fraction is the fraction with smallest denominator. If numerators are, now here denominators no. If numerators are equal, the largest fraction is the fraction with smallest denominator. Largest fraction is the fraction with smallest denominator. Right? Write them down. Right, next one. Number 10. I must do somewhat faster, right? Number 10. Number 10. I think I have enough time. I just sketch the denominator. If denominators are equal, the number which has the highest numerator is the largest one. Write them down. Next one, number 10. Number 10. Right? Number 10. Number 10. Right. See it. 4.13. Read this one. 4.13 multiplied by 30. 4.13 multiplied by 30. Now, if one student can do without, don't think about this decimal points. Don't think about decimal points. Just take this number. If you just take somebody the number is 430. 413 multiplied by 30. What is the answer? 13 times 3. What is 13 times 3? 13 times 3 is 39. 3 remains. No? 13 times 1 is 13. 13 plus 3 means 16. 1 remains. What is 13 times 4? 52. 52 and that one is 53. 5369. Is it the final answer? Is this one is the final answer? No. We have to give the decimal place. Now decimal place is there from two places. Start from the right side. 1, 2. The answer is 53.69. The final answer is 53.69. The final answer is 53.69. Right. Next one. Number 11. Number 11. Right. Number 11. Number 11. 90 minus 2x. You must find the when x equals 20. When x equals 20, we should find the value of this algebraic expression. When x equals 20. X equals 20 වෙලාවදී අපිට කියන්න මේ expression එකේ value එක හොයන්න කියලා. So what do you think you have to do? We have to substitute the value for this expression. 90 minus x means 22 multiplied by 20. 90 minus 22 means 40. 90 minus 40 means the answer is 50. The answer is 50. 90 minus 40 means the final answer should be 50. Right. Final answer should be 50. Right. Number 12. So these things are very easy, so I am going it fast. Right. Number 12. Number 12. Number 12. Find the value 5 kilograms and 600 grams should be divided by 7. Must find the value 5 kilograms and 600 grams should be divided by 7. 5 kilograms and 600 grams should be divided by 7. Remember, today our video is been going very slowly. Today I am teaching you very slowly. But remember, from the next week, from our next video, I am making the sums very faster. Because at the during of time of 2 hours, I want to discuss the whole paper. Discuss the whole paper. From next day, I am doing it more faster than today. So you have to get ready with the work. You write it faster. But today take it as a rehearsal. Right, work it fast. For next day, I am going to do it faster. Today, just I am going to give you some time to write these things. But from next day, you have to work and write them very fast. Write these things very faster. Right. Next one, you have divide 5 kilograms and 600 grams. 5 kilograms and 600 grams from 7. Right. Now see the board. 5 kilograms and 600 grams. You divide the number by 7. Right. Right, you start from here. 5. Are there 7s of 5? No. 7 times 0 is 0. Then 5 minus 0. What is the answer? 5 minus 0 means 5. Is it 5? Not 5. Remember, it must be 5 kilograms. It should be 5 kilograms. It is 5 kilograms, right? We know that 1 kilogram means how many grams? 1 kilogram means 1000 grams. We know it. 1 kilogram means 1000 grams, right? So 5 kilogram means 5000 grams, right? 5 kilogram means 5000 grams, right? Now With this 6, there is 600 also. There is 600 also. With this 600 plus 5000 means 5600. The total value here is not 5000. There is 600 remaining also. 5600. The remaining part is 5600. Right now, then check it. 7 times 56. How many are there? 7 times 8. 7 times 8 is 56. 7 times 8 is 56. The remainder is 0. You put this 0 here. 7 times 0, 0. Here also 0. Again put this 0 and come it down. The answer is also 0. Here also 0. Right. So you can get the answer as the final answer is 800 grams. Final answer is 800 grams. You must show the method. Right. You must show this method. Right. You must show this method. 5 kilograms and 600 grams divided by, so now if your method is wrong, if you have done it wrongly, please write it down, right? Divide 5 kilograms and 600 grams by 7, right? Now if you have finished it, you can try this sum. If you have finished this one, you can try out this one. Do it. 7 kilograms and 760 grams divided by 8. Now if you have finished, if your answer is correct, please try this one. 7 kilograms and 600 grams divided by 8. Do it. 7 kilograms and 760 grams divided by 8. You must do 7 kilograms in your separate paper. You can do it, right? 7 kilograms and 760 grams divided by 8. If you have space in that some paper, you can do it there. 7 kilograms and 760 grams divided by 8. Do it, do it. Right. Now write 7 kilograms and 760 grams. So if you are unable to write something, you can go backwards in your video and see the previous things, right? So if you are unable to write something in your note, go to backwards. After the video session, you can go out again. You can go to the video and go to the previous things. Go stop at that point and go to that point and write them down, right? My question was 7 kilograms and 760 grams. 7 kilograms and 760 grams divided by 8, right? 7 kilograms and 760 grams divided by 8, right? What is the answer? How many 7s are there? How many 8s are there for 7? 0. The answer is 0. 7 minus 0 means 7 kilograms, right? 7 kilogram means how many grams? 7,000 grams. 7 kilograms means 7,000 grams, right? Now with this 760, this becomes 7,760. This becomes 7,760, right? Now check it. For 77, how many 8s are there? 8 times 9. 9 is 72. 8 times 9 is 72. How many remains? 5 remains. Take the 6 down. 56. 56, how many 8 are there? How many 8s are there? 8 times 7. 8 times 7 is 56. The remainder is 0. Take this 0. 8 times 0. So the answer is what? The answer is 970 grams. Mark your answers. The answer is 970 grams. The answer is 970 grams. From next day's lesson, from next day's video, I am going to teach you the previous lessons also. Means we have to complete 4 more lessons. No, the next day's video, I am going to discuss them also. So you have to take the theory book for you, nearby you also. Take the theory book and your textbook also. So when you are doing classes, I am going to some exercise from the textbook also. So you have to take the textbook and your theory book nearby you when you are coming to the next video. It means next Thursday at 7 p.m. Right? Next Thursday at 7 p.m. So when you are here in the video, you must definitely have the theory book and your textbook also. Right? This is the answer. Answer is 970 grams. Right? Now discussing question number 12. Next one, number 13. Number 13. Next our question is number 13. Right? Number 13. Next question is number 13. Right. Draw a quadrilateral and an equilateral triangle. Right. You know that a quadrilateral is a polygon with how many line segments? 4 line segments. A figure drawing with 4 line segments is known as a quadrilateral. Right. You can draw any closed figure. Any closed figure, it is known as a. If there is 4 line segment, it is known as a quadrilateral. Right. And also you must draw equilateral triangle. Right. What is equilateral triangle? Equilateral triangle is a triangle with all sides are equal in length. In equilateral triangle, all sides are equal in length. Try to mark it. All sides are equal in length. All angles are 60 degrees. All these angles are 60, 60, 60. They are equal in magnitude. They are equal in magnitude. So such a triangle is known as equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle. Right? Such a triangle is known as equilateral triangle. So if you don't mark it, please mark it now. The equilateral triangle and the quadrilateral. Right. Number 13. Question number 13. Build up a simple equation for the following instance. Build up a simple equation for the following instance. Right. First one. Gayani bought 10 guava for each 5 rupees and 8 mango each X rupees. She paid 170 rupees. Very easy question, right? She has bought 8 mangoes, which the price of one mango is X rupees, right? The price of one mango is X rupees. Mango is X rupees, and the guava is how many? Guava how many? Guava 10 rupees. Right? She brought 8 such mangoes and 1 guava. Right? She paid 170 rupees. She paid 170 rupees. Right? So what is the answer? 8 mangoes means the price of one mango is X rupees. 8 mangoes was bought. It means 8 multiplied by X plus 1 guava means 170. So you can simplify it and write. Very easy one. 8x plus 10 equals 170. Final answer is 8x plus 10 equals 170. Okay, next one. Number 15. Find the perimeter of the below diagram. The perimeter of the shown diagram is 21 centimeters. Find the value of x. This is based on equations. This is based on equations. We are discussing question number 15. Right? We are discussing question number 15. There is a figure given. Number 15. There is a figure given which 6 centimeters, 6 centimeters, and this side is they have marked it as x. The whole perimeter of this diagram is 21 centimeters. The whole perimeter of this diagram is 21 centimeters. Right? The whole perimeter is 21 centimeters. Right? What the type of triangle is this one? What the name of this type of triangle? If two sides are equal, It is known as a isosceles triangle, right? If two sides are equal, it is known as isosceles triangle, right? Now they have given that the perimeter of this figure is 21 centimeters. So you can build up an equation, you can build up an expression. So perimeter means 6 plus 6 plus x. 6 plus 6 plus x equals to how many? The perimeter they have given that the perimeter of this figure is 21. The perimeter of this figure is 21, right? 6 plus 6 means 12. 12 plus x equals to 21. Now we need to find the value of x. So remove this 12. How to remove this 12 from the equation? Subtract minus 12 from the both sides. So x equals 21. We have subtract minus 12 from the both sides. 21 also minus 12 is 12. 12 cut out. X equals 9 centimeters. X equals 9 centimeters. Right? The value of the side is 9 centimeters. Right? 9 centimeters. Answer is 9 centimeters. Right, next one. Number 16. Number 16. Find the area of the below rectangle lamina. Find the area of the below rectangular lamina. Find the area of the rectangular lamina. What is a rectangular lamina? Number 16. Right? The side of one side is how many? Length is 2.5 meters. The length is 2.5 meters. The breadth is 10 centimeters. The length is 2.5 meters and breadth is 10 centimeters. Now when you observe this question, you must clearly see that now they have used two different units to these measurements. Now length is in meters, breadth is in centimeters. So the first thing you must go through your mind is that you have to convert the both units, both the measurements into one measurement. You have to make these two measurements into one single unit, either meter or centimeter. Right? Now we have to find the area of this rectangle. How to find the area of rectangle? Area of rectangle. Area of the rectangle equals to. So if you are not doing that, please write them down. Area of the rectangle equals to length multiplied by breadth. Length multiplied by breadth. Right? Area of the rectangle equals to length multiplied by breadth. The length is how many? 2.5 meters multiplied by 10 centimeters. 2.5 meters multiplied by 10 centimeters. Now we know that you can find that these two are in two different units. Now we want to convert them into one single unit. I think it is easy. Convert these meters into centimeters. Right? You know that 1 meter means 100 centimeters. If you don't know, please write them down. Now you are in grade 7, right? You have to know these things. 1 meter means 100 centimeters, right? So 2.5 meters means 250 centimeters into 10 centimeters, right? So what is the answer? 250 multiplied by 10. Very easy. The final answer is 2500. Is it centimeters? No. 2500 square centimeters. 2500 square centimeters. Remember, the unit must be there, right? Remember what you need. The answer is 2500 square centimeters, right? The answer is 2500 square centimeters. Definitely unit must be there. If you are not written the units, your answer is wrong. 2500 square centimeters. Final answer is 2500 square centimeters. Right, next question, number 17. Not enough time now. Number 17. Right, number 17. A small bottle contains 375 milliliters of water. This is a small bottle is there, a water bottle. Right? The capacity of the bottle is how many? 375 milliliters. Right? Find the total volume of water in such 8 bottles. If there are 8 such bottles are there, you need to find the total volume. Right? How to find it? The volume of one bottle is 375 milliliters. To find the answer, we can multiply 375 by 8. This is a very easy question. This is a grade 5 question. Even in your scholarship exam, we have this type of questions, right? The price of, you don't have it even in scholarship exam also. They are very easy, right? So the price of the volume of one bottle is 375 milliliters. So such 8 is how many? What is the answer? 375 into 8. You will get the answer as 3000. You get the answer as 3000. Your answer is completely wrong. Remember that. If you write 3000, the answer is wrong. 3000 milliliters. So it, or you can write 3 liters, right? 3000 milliliters or 3 liters. You know that 1 liter means 1000 milliliters, right? You know it. 1 liter means 1000 milliliters, right? So the answer is 3000 milliliters or 3 liters. Right, next one. 8000 rupees is divided among Amila and Kamal in the ratio of 3 to 5. The ratio is to 3 to 5. You need to find how much does Kamal get. Very good occasion to teach you ratios. I will again recall your knowledge about ratios. Now, sometimes during this 1.5 hours, we may be only teaching about 1 or 2 questions in part 2. But remember that when I am discussing these questions, I am recalling your previous other lessons also. So it will take more time. Right? Today is our first day, so we are not going to today I will not be able to discuss the whole this paper, but I will try my all the best and I try to recall your previous knowledge. But the reason is what? About 9 months you are at home. About 9 months you are at home. Only about for 1 month you are attending class only 4 days. In the starting of this year also we don't have the classes every day, right? Because of the corona we was unable to conduct classes. So remember that you have wasted a lot of time. So I want to again recall your knowledge. Please don't waste your time. Take the maximum out of this. Right? Take the maximum out of this. If you take the maximum out of this, we are happy. Because you know that you don't know if you know these things. Right? To conduct a video, to deliver a video for you, it takes a huge effort. It's a big task. Right? Under all these things, you are just listening to the video. Right? But when you are making this video, or when you are making this online class, it's a huge effort. Right? You have to do a huge task is there under that. Right? So please take the maximum out of this. Right? Please take the maximum out of this. Right? First, number 8 we are discussing. It's a ratio sum. The sum is the 8000 rupees is being divided between Amila and Kamal. The two quantities discussed here is Amila and Kamal. Amila and Kamal in the ratio of 3:5. The ratio is 3 to 5. The ratio is 3 to 5. The ratio between these two is 3 to 5. How much rupees have been divided between these two? 8000 rupees. 8000 rupees is being divided among Amila and Kamal in the ratio of 3 to 5. Now if you don't know anything about ratio, now you can catch it from there. Now if there is a ratio sum, first thing you must follow is, if there is some data being given, you have to mark that data shortly. The two quantities discussed here is Amila and Kamal. The main gaani we discuss Amila and Kamal ගැන. ඉතින් අනුපාත දෙක 3ට 5 අනුපාත බෙදලා තියෙනවා. රුපියල් 8000ක්. අපෙන් අහන්නේ කමාල්ට හම්බෙච්ච මුදල. බලන්න මේ රේෂියෝ පාඩම අනුපාත පාඩමට අපිට කෙනෙක් ඉන්නවා නම් බලන්න මෙතන ඉඳන් අල්ලගන්න මෙතන. හරිද? මෙතනින් අල්ලගෙන කරගෙන යන්න ඉස්සරහට. right බලන්න. Right. How many total parts are there? You write these sentences. Total number of parts. How many? Total number of parts 8. Total number of parts is 8. Right? Total number of parts is 8. Right. Total amount shared. What is the total amount shared? මේ දෙන්න අතරම සම්පූර්ණ බෙදලා දෙන්න කීයක්ද? 8,000 rupees. The total amount share between these two is 8,000 rupees. Right. Then total number of parts is 8. Here 3 parts formula, 5 parts for Kamal. It means 3 to 5. Where this one? 3 to 5. Total number of parts 8. Total amount shared 8,000 rupees. Right. Now then we can find the value of one part. Value of one part. How to find the value of one part? If the total amount share is 8,000, there are 8 parts are there. How to find the value of one part? Very easy. 8,000 divided by 8. What is the answer? 1,000 rupees. 1,000 rupees. The value of one part is 1,000 rupees. Right. So, how many parts did Kamal get? Kamal get how many parts? Kamal get 5 parts. So, the money that Kamal get, how many? One part's value is 1,000 rupees. 5 such parts are there. 1,000 into 5. What is the answer? 5,000 rupees. That the amount that Kamal get is 5,000. So if you don't understand something about ratio, please write them down correctly, and then you can go to, if you can't understand these things, again you can go to ratio, turn to my ratio theory book and turn to that pages and again go through the lessons, revise your knowledge, right? Memorize that knowledge, right? You must need these things. Ratios is very important lesson. It's very important lesson, right? You have to go to the lesson 1 or 2 or 3 times till you understand these things, right? Make that sums again and again. Make that sums again and again and recall your knowledge. Right? Write them down. Here is multiplication, right? 1,000 into 5. 1,000 into 5. 5,000 rupees. 5,000 rupees. Right. Write them down. Right. Number 19. I think enough time. Number 19. If you are unable to write these things, please go backwards after the video and you can go write them down. Right? Number 19. Number 19. Express 1 over 4. Express 1 over 4 as a percentage. A very easy question. Express 1 over 4 as a percentage. Right? How to convert it? You have to express 1 over 4 as a percentage. Right? You know it. To make a percentage, we have to make the denominator into 100. Right? And the denominator here is 4. From which number we want to multiply? From 25. Right? Multiply the both numerator and denominator by 25. What is the answer? 25 over 100. 25 over 100, you know that. We write it as a percentage, which is percentage mark 25%. So answer is 25%. The answer is 25%. Right. Next one, number 20. What is the solid shown by the diagram given below? What is the solid shown by the diagram given? What is this diagram? This is the triangular prism. The diagram is triangular prism. This diagram is the triangular prism. Right. This diagram is a triangular prism. Right. I think now we have finished the part 1. Right, we have finished the part 1. I think you can mark, just put the marks under this page. You can write how many marks you got out of 40. Just put the marks. For one question it carries 2 marks. Right, there are 20 questions. You can put the marks out of 40. That you can just check with your own at how many marks you got. You can justify, just check your marks. Right? You can just check your marks. Check it. How many marks you got out of 40. Right, part 2. I told you that part 2 you must answer for all the questions, right? In there they give the instruction, answer the first question and any other 4 questions. But I gave you another 30 minutes more and you must answer all the questions, right? In part 2 you must answer for all the questions, right? Number 1 is very easy. It is based on data representation and interpretation, right? It's based on data representation and interpretation. This is a grade 6 question. It's a very grade 6, a very easy one is there. A picture graph is given there. You can find a picture graph is given there. They have symbolized that. They have symbolized that one small circle equals to 100 people. They have symbolized that one small circle means 100 people. They have symbolized that one small circle means 100 people. Right. Now we'll answer the questions. I will show it again. Now see it again. This one small circle symbolizes 100 people. Right. First question. In which day the most of the people did come? How much was it? Now they are asking in which day was the most of people did come. Right. Now we are discussing question number 1, row number 1. In which day did the most people come? Right. You can find it easily that the most of the people came on Friday. You can see there 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 circles are there. You can find it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 circles are there. 7 circles means the value of one circle is 100. 100 into 7 means 700. 700. So answer is Friday. The value is how many? The value is 700. The answer for first one. The answer is 700. Right. Next one. In which day was the least of people come? In which day did the least of people come? You can clearly see that least of people come on Tuesday. It means 2 circles. 2 circles means Tuesday 200. So answer number 2 answer is Tuesday. Very easy question, right? This I'm doing in the board. It's a grade 6 question. Picture graphs we learn in grade 6, right? The answer is Tuesday and the amount is 200. Next one. How many more people did came on Friday than Wednesday? Now they are comparing Friday and Wednesday. In room number 3 they are describing, they are comparing Friday and Wednesday. Friday and Wednesday, right? Tell me, what is the number of people in Friday? Number of people in Friday was 700. The number of people in Friday was 700, right? Write the number of people in Wednesday. What is the number of people in Wednesday? Right? If you know that if the one circle symbolize 100, if one circle symbolize 100, you know that half of the circle means how many? Half of the circle means 50. Half of the circle means 50. And if we take a 3-quarter, what is the value represented by this 3-quarter? 3-quarter means 75. Then quarter means how many? Quarter means 25. Right. Now, on Wednesday, how many people were there? Complete 5 circles are there. It means 500. That means, and the quarter is there. Quarter means 25. 500 plus 25 means Wednesday means 525. So they are asking how many more people were there on Friday than on Wednesday. How many more people were there? How many people were there on Friday than on Wednesday? So how to find it? 700 minus 525. Difference is how many? 175. Difference is how many? 175. So the 175 more people were there on Friday in this musical program. In this musical program, 175 more people were there than on Wednesday. Right? Next one. How many people did come on Monday and Tuesday? How many people did come on Monday and Tuesday? Monday, how many people did come? Monday, how many? 350. On Monday, 350. And then on Tuesday, how many? On Tuesday, 200. Tuesday, 200. Sorry, the answer. The final answer should be 550 people. The final answer should be 550 people. These are very easy questions, right? Answer is 550 people. Right, next one, number 5. What is the total that come on all the 5 days? What is the total that come on all the correct? You will get the answer. That's the final answer. The total of all these numbers, all the people is 2,250. Right? The total you will get the answer. It is as 2,250. Very easy, right? Just calculate, find the total of all these numbers. Apeng aanu me sampurna musical program ganapu the total number of people. The answer is 2250. Next one, if the price of a ticket is 250 rupees, if the price of a ticket was 250 rupees, calculate the income gained by selling tickets on all 5 days. The price of one ticket was 250 rupees. Now how many people are there? 2250 people are there. So the price of one ticket is 250 rupees. To find the total income, gained by selling tickets is, how to find total income? Very easy, you can find the total income. The total number of people was 2250. The value of one ticket was 250 rupees. So you can multiply 2250 by 250 and get the answer. Remember, when you multiply these two numbers, it is easy to multiply 225 by 25, and then after that you can add 2 zeros. It's easy to multiply 225 by 25 and then add 2 zeros at the right end. Very easy, right? 25 times 5, 125, 12 remains. 25 times 2, 50, 50 and 12 means 62, 6 remains. 25 times 2, 50 plus 6 means 56. And you must add 2 zeros. So the answer, the total income you can is 562,500. 562,500 is the total income by sold in these stickers. The total income you can get is 562,500 rupees. Rupees must be there, units must be there, right? Units must be there. Next one. Now this question is an easy question, but this question reminds you all the knowledge. This reminds you about the multiplication, all these things. So the addition was there, subtraction was there, and now here they are in number 7 they are discussing about ratio. Given the ratio between the people who came on Tuesday and on Thursday in simplest form. Now they are talking about ratio. It's a good sum, right? Although it looks like easy, it is easy, but it covers a lot of areas. When I am making this question, I cover many areas. It means this question is based on all these things: addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, ratios, all these percentages, all these things are there, right? Now we'll check the answer. Number 7, sorry. The ratio between the Tuesday and Thursday. Ratio between Tuesday and Thursday, right? You must find the ratio between Tuesday and Thursday. Tuesday, how many students were there? On Tuesday, how many students were there? 200, right? Tuesday 200, right? On Thursday, how many were there? On Thursday 475. The ratio is 200 into 475. The ratio is 200 into 475, right? The ratio is 200 into 475, right? What to do? Try the simplest form. We can divide both numbers by 4. Just divide by 4. 475 also divided by 4. Divide 200 by 4. What is the answer? Answer is 50. When divide 475 by 4, check it. 475 divided by 4. 4 times 1 is 4. 0, 7. 4 times 1 is 4. 35. 4 times 35. No 4s are there, so we can't divide it by 4. No, you check it, right? You can't divide both numbers by 4. Then you divide it by 5. Divide the both numbers by 5. 200 by 5. 475 also by 5. What is the answer when 200 divided by 5? 5 times 4 is 20. The answer is 40. Here is 40. Right. Divide 475 by 5. Divide 475 by 5. What is the answer? 4 5s are there? No, they take 47. So 47, how many 5s are there? 47? 9. 5 times 9 is 45. What the remainder? Remainder is 2. You take 25. For 25, how many 5s are there? 5 times 5. 5 times 5 is 25. Remainder is 0. You will get the answer as 40 into 95. 40 into 95. Is this one the final answer? Is this one the final answer? We got the ratio as 40 to 95. Now they have asked us to write in the simplest form. Right? I have asked them to write in the simplest form. How to write in the simplest form? Divide again, you can divide by 5. Again divide by 5, this side also by 5. What the answer? 4 divided by 5 means 8. 95 divided by 5 means 19. The final ratio is 8 to 19. Right? The simplest ratio is 8 to 19. 8 to 19. Right? Final ratio is 8 to 19. Right, next one. Number 8. Problem number 8. Problem number 8. Problem number 8. Write the number of sold tickets on Monday as a fraction of the total sold tickets in 5 days. Very easy. Now write the number of tickets sold on Monday. What is the number of tickets sold on Monday? What is the number? 350. The number of tickets sold on Monday was 350. How many whole tickets was there? What is the total number of tickets? 2250. The answer is 350 over 200, 250. 2250. Right, is the answer for number 8. Right. I mark these things. Right. Number 2. Question number 2. Write the elements of the below set in curly brackets. Right. First set they have been given. You must write the elements. They have given that A equals to multiples of 4. A equals to multiples of 4. You have to write the multiples of 4. Write the multiples of 4. 4, 8, 12, 16 and keep some dots. Right? 4, 8, 12, 16. Right? 4, 8, 12, 16. Put some dots. That is set A. What is set B? Letters of the word Athana Methana. Letters of the word Athana Methana. Right? Edit. Set B. You must write the letters of the word Athana Methana. Remember that when you are writing a set, only one letter you can write only one time. Right? One letter you can write only one time. Athana Methana. And me. You can write it as one word. Only this, no? Athana me. Write them down. Next one. There's a Venn diagram. There's a Venn diagram. There's a Venn diagram. Venn diagram is what? See. List out the elements. What are the elements? 1, 3, 6, 10. What are they? 1, 3, 6, 10. What are they? 1, 3, 6, 10. What are they? They are the first 4 triangular numbers, right? You remember them. 1, 3, 6, 10 are the first 4 triangular numbers, right? These are the first 4 triangular numbers. 1, 3, 6, 10. Right? 1, 3, 6, 10. Number 2. Write the number of elements of set A, B and C separately. You must write the number of elements in set A. What is the number of elements in set A? Now I just already in 4 numbers. And I just put some dots, no? Some dots was there, no? So what is the number of elements in set A? The number of elements in set A, must remember, it is infinite. What do you understand by infinite? We can't, uncountable, right? Uncountable number of elements are there. The multiples of 4, no? That's that we can write many. The number of sets is uncountable or infinite. The number of elements is uncountable or infinite. Right, next one, B. how many elements are there? B 1, 2, 3, 4. B 4 are there, and C is also 4. Now in grade 8 you are learning about how to symbolize this also. In grade 8 you are learning how to symbolize this. If there are 4 elements, what is the set we use? The set is B. We are symbolizing like this way. N B. Set is B equals to how many? 4. N B equals to 4. This one also we can symbolize. Now C is there, 4 are there. We are symbolizing that number of elements is C. Number of the element set C is how many? 4. N C equals 4. The method we represent the number of elements is this. You can write the new one, right? New part I am teaching for you. You are learning grade 8. Write them down. 4 and 4. NB equals 4. NC equals 4. You learn these things in grade 8, but now you are learning meta learning now, right? The number of elements in the set B is 4. The number of elements in set C is 4. Right? Write them down. You can find that number of elements in B is also 4. Number of elements in the set C is also 4. We symbolize it this way. Right. Next one. Very easy one. Give one example for an event. This is based on probability. Give one example for an event which definitely occurs and an event which definitely does not occur. It's very easy. You can write any of the answer. Any answer which is correct. Right. Tell me an event which definitely occurs. Tell me, memorize the knowledge that definitely event that definitely occurs. The sun rising from east. No, the sun rising from east is definitely happening. It can be definitely happen. Sun rising from east. Or you know that sun rises only from east. No, it doesn't rise from west. No, sun rising from east. Then a fish swimming. Fish can only swim. Fish can't go in the land. No, fish swimming. A fish swimming. Then you can write either ship sailing in the sea. A ship sailing in the sea is definitely occur in the sea only. No, definitely occur event. It's an event which definitely occur. Right. Then tell me an event which does not occur definitely. An event which does not. You have write only one. You can write any answer. An event which does not occur definitely. An event which definitely does not occur. One answer. A tortoise flying in the sky. Right? A tortoise flying in the sky. It is not a definitely happen. No. You don't know that? Tortoise doesn't fly on the sky. A tortoise flying on the sky. Tell me another one. The multiples of 4 between 0 and 3. Are there multiples of 4 between 0 and 3? No. It can't be happen. The multiples of 100 between 0 and 50. Are there multiples of 5 between 10 between 0 and 50? No. Right? Write them down. You can write any answer which does not happen. Right? Write any answer which does not happen definitely. Right. Very easy. Now we are going to next question. Now we are going to keep it now. Keep number 3 and keep number 4. Now I am discussing question number 5. Now I am discussing it because we have some small amount of time. We want to manage the questions. The next video I am going to answer the other parts, right? I am not skipping them. I am discussing all the answers. I need to discuss all the answers, right? Remember that if there is a new message is there. If there is a new message, all the messages are given to the WhatsApp group. So you be aware with that. Just see the WhatsApp group. So if some messages are there, I will inform you to the WhatsApp group. In the science lesson also, in the science also will be informed you in that WhatsApp group, right? So be aware about that. And also I must tell that don't go outside. The best productive place is your home, right? The best productive place is your home. So always stay at home, right? Always stay at home, right? Don't go to the neighbor's house or your friend's house or go to town. Always stay at home, right? So when your parents come into the Samadhi Institute, remember they are issuing the tute if they show only your card only, right? They are issuing the tute if you show only the card. So when you are going to Samadhi Institute to take the tute, please take out the card also, the card also, the class card also. Otherwise, they will not give you the tute. There are some rules and regulations in the institute, so they are issuing the tute if you only show the card only, right? So please take the card also when you are taking the tute. Right? Remember that every Thursday you are having the online class, right? Every Thursday at 7 p.m. That is your time. Every Thursday at 7 p.m. you are going to have the online class, and also remember that every week on Monday you must go to the Samadhi Institute and take the tute. Each and every week you have a paper on Monday. Further, until we inform you, you have to go on Monday. Only on Monday. Please don't go on other days, right? You can only get the papers only on Monday. Go on Monday. Tell your parents to go to on Monday to Samadhi Institute and take the tutes. Now, I think now you have already done tute number 2 also. Now already you have been having the tute number 2 also. Thursday, no. Now in this Thursday you must already have tute number 2 also. Please do that paper. Please do that paper in 2.5 hours, right? Please do that paper in 2.5 hours. ඒගොල්ලෝ paper එක පැදගාමාරක් කරලා තුල කරන්න. දැන් මේ සතියේ paper එක තාමත් අරගෙන නැත්තම් හෙට විතරක් chance එකක් දෙන්න. හෙටවත් ගිහිලා paper එක අරගෙන ලබන ප්‍රාස්පේ දැන් ඉස්සෙල්ලා කුමාරි පැදගාමාරත් අරගෙන complete paper එක කරන්න. Complete paper එක කරන්න. Right. We discussing question number 5. Now I am discussing question number 5. Now when you are doing question number 5, you must use a compass and a ruler. First one, draw a circle of a center O and radius is 3.5. So you must draw a circle with radius 3.5 centimeters. Now when you are, after taking the ruler for the straight edge, you can keep the middle of the point in the 0 and measure 3.5 centimeters. From your ruler, measure 3.5 centimeters by using the compass. Keep 3.5 centimeters. Then can draw a circle with a radius 3.5. Draw the circle 3.5 centimeters and name the center it as O. The radius of the circle is O. Name it as O. The radius is how many? 3.5 centimeters. Right. Then draw a radius of it and name it as AO. You must draw it. Draw the radius and name it as AO. The length is how many? 3.5 centimeters. The length is 3.5 centimeters. Mark it. Draw a circle with 3.5 centimeters and mark the radius as 3.5 centimeters. Right. Now next one, number 3. Exceed the line AO till it meets the circle. Now you exceed the line. Exceed means extend. Or exceed के मतलब देर मतलब extend. ये can दिख कराना क्या? Exceed के मतलब extend के लिए पाविच करना. Extend के लिए क्या नहीं देखो तमाम extend can दिख कराना. Extend the line AO until it meets the circle. You extend this line AO until it meets the circle. So if you like, you can mark it this way also. OA. Anyway, it's correct. Remember, you have to extend this line until it makes a circle and name it as B. You have to name it as B, right? You have to name it as B. Anyone is correct, right? Anyway, you can mark it. You have to name it as B. Remember that it should meet the circle, right? Then mark it as B. Mark it as B, right? Number 4. Measure the length of the line AB. Measure the length of line AB. Right? You must measure the length of the line AB. Now measure it. The length of the line AB. What the length of the line AB? The length of the line AB should be 7 centimeters. If you take the radius correctly, it should be 7 centimeters. මම සිග්නල් රූට් කියන මේක කරන විදිය දැන් ඔලක අඩු වල අරගෙන කවකට්ටේ අර බිඳුවර තියලා කවට්ටෙන් මෙතන සෙන්ටිමීටර් 3.5ක් අරගෙන තමයි රේඩියස් එක අරගෙන සර්කල් එක අඳින්නේ. ඊපස්සේ ඒකේ සෙන්ටර් එක මාක් කරනවා O කියලා. ඊට පස්සේ අපිට කියනවා OA කියලා රේඩියස් එක මාක් කරන්න කියලා. OA කියලා රේඩියස් එක මාක් කරන්න කියලා. මෙහෙම මාක් කරා. මෙහෙම මාක් කරනකොට කැමති හරිය විදිහට මාක් කරන්න ඕනේ. ඊට පස්සේ මොකද කරන්නේ? මේ ඔය line segment එක දික් කරන circle එක meet වෙනකම් ඒක නම් කරනවා B කියලා. B කියලා නම් කරනවා. ඊට පස්සේ අපිට කියනවා මෙන්න AB කියන එකේ length එක හොයන්න කියනවා. AB කියන length එක මනලා ලියන්න කියනවා. අපිට උත්තරේ එන්න ඕන 7 cm. ඔයගොල්ලෝ හරියට මේ circle එක යන්න නම් මේක AB line segment එක දිග එන්න ඕන centimeters කීයද? 7 cm. The length of the line AB should be 7 centimeters. The length of the line AB should be 7 centimeters. Right. The next one. What is the special name that we can give to AB? What is the special name? The special name of AB is diameter. The special name of this line segment is diameter. The special name of this line segment is diameter. Right? Write it down. This diameter. Right, number 6. What is the relationship in between AO and OB? What is the relationship in between AO and OB? What is the relationship between AO and OB? What is this one? AO and OB. What can you tell about the relationship? You know that diameter means 2 times the radius. You have already learned it. Diameter means 2 times the radius. If you don't know, if somebody didn't came to the class for this lesson, circus lesson, diameter equals to 2 times radius. I think in some classes I have teach it, circles, but in some classes I have not finished it, but no problem, I will complete it in the future. Diameter equals to 2 times radius. Diameter is equals to 2 times radius. So you please write it down. You can write it there. The relationship is 2 times OA is equals to AB. 2 times OA is equals to AB. The relationship is that, or you can write either AB is equals to 2 times OA. AB is equals to 2 multiplied by OA. 2 to OA is this one. Both any answer is correct. The relationship is that diameter is equals to 2 times radius. Diameter is equals to 2 times radius. Please write it down. Diameter equals to 2 times radius. Right. Now we have come to the end of our lesson. Remember that today I told you at the beginning, no? Today I'm not going to discuss you about 2 hours, only about 1.5 hours. The reason is that with the first day, no, take it as an experience. On the next day we are going to work more faster. Today we work very slowly, right? So please, if you are unable to write something, please go to the video again and watch that points and write them down. For the next day when you are getting down, when next Thursday when you are getting ready, definitely you must have your textbook nearby you. Your theory book must be there. And your paper must be there with the answers. Please write the answers in separate paper, right? Please write the answers in separate paper. And I told you again, I will again tell you, the online classes is on Thursday at 7 p.m. On Thursday at 7 p.m. you must go to the Samadhi Institute and take the tute on every Monday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. only. From 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. only, right? Okay, until that, goodbye and good night for you, all of you, and remember that always stay at home and be safe. Right, thank you.